main important thing is in successful business to try to be on your own, because you're gonna only depend on yourself, which I think that it's a more accurate thing in life to be independent on yourself.
You have had 2 gyms, not 1, 2 businesses. Obviously, you've made some mistakes, but what is more important for me here is that you have learned.
If you don't invest your money, it's hard to look at that business as your own.
I believe that tomorrow and ego are the 2 things that kills the most of the dreams. When I ask somebody, when you gonna do something tomorrow, you said to me, if you are not present in your business, you don't have a business.
You cannot rely on people, you cannot rely on anybody. You just, especially in the beginning, especially after the investment, especially when you invest your money, your time, your power, your strength, and another guy who really believe in you. The first thing when you open a gym is calculated the costs in the best times and in the worst times.
Hey everyone, welcome back to Shredify Podcast. My name is Luka and I'm your host. Today I'm sitting with a man who's lived every side of fitness grind. A coach, a gym owner, survivor, contender, and now sales executive in Dubai. He's been burned, rebuilt, and he's here to drop truth, bombs, and what it really takes to survive in business and in real life. Mitar Pesic, welcome to show.
Yeah, man, thank you for having me.
You've opened gyms. You've lost 6 figures. And you're trying to rebuild yourself here in Dubai. For those who don't know you, who you are, and what is the biggest lesson that you learned from the, I would say, failure that you've had in your life?
Yeah, first of all, thank you for having me. I mean, this is the opportunity because you're really had a good networking and growing, and I know you from the past. When I look in the back, this is a 9 month, not mine, it's 11 month or 12 months that I came here, and my English skills are much better. So hopefully that's gonna be also reflecting on my business skill and the part which I really decided to come here to rebuild myself, as you said. I had a little bit of skin itching while you announced me, so thank you. Actually, I didn't know what we're gonna speak because I'm not a quitter. I never was a quitter, but I am a survivor from so many losses. The only thing that I'm proud of myself right now when I look back is my kids and the great relation with their mom. So that's why I really want to mention that the family, and I will go back on that and repeat that during all our conversation. We have friends, we have relatives, we have but the family, the closest one, are the helpful one and those who will stick no matter what. So they really deserves even my ex-wife, but I don't like how the ex-wife sounds. It's like a disease. So she's the mother of my children. Yeah. So the relationship between them, there really was a breath of fresh air and air, wind in my back to come here actually. I was studying a faculty of sport physics. Studies came until the end, and I dropped out just before I finish it. Then I started to study a faculty of economics. The same thing happens. So it looks like a pattern for me to give up, but actually not. When I found something better to make me happy or make me more satisfying, I'm trying to hold the first thing. If I see struggle, I go to the next one. So maybe it's not my character, maybe not. I still searching. So when I look at in the past, what I did from my life, so many mistakes, man. But the mistakes was coming from my perspective, seeing things in life which were wrong, so wrong. I want to be a Belgrade boy with tattoos and muscles, popular. People loves me. I had a girlfriend, so pretty nice. Everybody likes her. So we were a couple that everybody thinks and thought that we are gonna be very successful. We have a very nice future predicted by them. And as I look back, we love each other for some, time for sure.
Mm-hmm.
We was very supportive to each other, but it was so crazy. I mean, that's you. Now when I think I was living in the fog, actually, that I didn't live my life as I think that I'm gonna live. So I wanna be the Belgrade boy, popular, have a gym, have a tattoo, muscles, nice pretty lady. I had a kids. Everybody said, "Oh, your kids are big, so you don't need to worry about that." So I was listening a lot of story about myself, which wasn't truth. I listened to good things about myself, which I lived, but deep down, I felt that I'm not just good enough. I'm not just good enough. So I was rushing into things, for example, to open a gym, the first one and then the second one. So actually, there is a story about the two gyms that I have and that I lost. I'm on purpose say that I'm lost. It was one of the biggest gym in the region, 1,000 square meters, opened by, in that particular moment, my friend and me. And he invested a lot of money, for example, 70, 80%. And we actually didn't have any kind of plan. So I lost that gym because of the bad relationship with the people, not because of the bad business. The people are strange. When the money start to be involved, people are changing. They're switching their mind. So the only thing that I should say to any future entrepreneurs will be put on paper everything. The worst scenario and the best scenario that could be over there. You cannot rely on the people according to their emotions, but you cannot rely on a piece of paper and what you put inside. So what's going to happen if somebody invests more? What's going to happen if somebody starts working more? What's going to happen if somebody want to bail out? What's going to happen? How you should pay that? What's going to happen if work start to fail? You are a worker on a machine, a muscle inside of the company, and you are only investing the money. What means in the worst time, when the worst time came, the decision maker will be that guy, which I didn't see very small letters in my contract. So I hope you follow. The main important thing is in successful business to try to be on your own. Even take a bank loan and still standing as you own, because you're gonna only depends on yourself, which I think that it's a more accurate thing in life to be independent on yourself.
But if I may interrupt just for a second, I still think that it's the best option to invest someone else's money, not yours money, right?
I mean, it's good to invest somebody else's money, but if you put anything precise, as I said, on the paper to know every best scenario.
Yeah.
When you said other money, do you mean investor?
Bank, whatsoever, but not your money, saving money to go and boom.
Yeah.
I put 100% of my savings into business which could potentially fail.
Yeah.
It's better to get a good story, and with a good story, either from investors or from the bank, as you said, loan. The reason why I think this can be very good story for people to hear is because you have had two gyms, not one.
Yeah.
Two businesses, and obviously you have made some mistakes, but what is more important for me here is that you have learned. And if you can share your story to tell the people, okay, guys, it's not success story, but here is why you should be careful. 1, 2, 3, 4 when you are opening business, because everyone is streaming today to open the business.
Yeah.
But people, they don't know. As you said now, put on the paper everything, correct?
Yeah. If you don't invest your money, it's hard to look at that business as it's your own ownership. of the business. So it also depends about your mentality, credibility, integrity, and something like that. First time, the most of the money comes from the friend, the investor. I did my job. So my brand of myself as an awareness bring a lot of people. We start working immediately. I bring the equipment according to my name and awareness, 50-60% discount. So a lot of people came and they start crossing from the another gyms where I used to work to my gym. And starting in the first 3 months, we became in positive. So we start earning money and starting developing things. The thing is, what happened is that from the first decision that I'm going to be in front of the club and that nobody will mention it, the partner will change after 3 months because we were so successful. And I think that in that particular moment, they want to really that piece of a cake. Okay, it's not by himself. So we are also influencing on that work, which is good. I don't have anything behind it. I never had any kind of problem to share that thing as a being successful leader in one business, to share that successfulness with somebody else who were investing so much money. So, but the thing is, after 2 years of being successful and 3 years, and we had a constantly growing part, then something happens. Something happens which I didn't understand, which I will not, because I'm a gentleman, I will not speak about those things, but you cannot rely on the people emotion between people if you are not, let me say, you have 3 guys or 3 people, and 2 of them are constantly fighting, and had some kind of issue, the problem that you don't know, and you are
Internal issue,
and then you're on the side. And that problem with those 2 guys, 2 people, so got bigger that you cannot do anything to stop that bad relationship and take influence on the job. So one day I came and I decided that not small letters, you remember from the contract, that I'm not the part of that business anymore.
You're not the decision maker.
Yeah, I'm not the decision maker because it's a lot of gray area in that relation, that moment that people didn't know. This is the first time that I ever spoke on public about me losing the first club. I still don't understand. You know, you took a guy from storage somewhere, you made him a coach, you try to teach him how to do, because I have a lot of experience. Since 2000, I'm in this fitness industry. As a coach in judo, competitive in CrossFit, PT.
You do as well martial arts, you do jiu-jitsu, no?
I do jiu-jitsu, but I'm a black belt in judo. I used to compete for First League and Super League, and I had the coach that was my coach in judo during the preparation for the competition. We were the pioneers of using heart rate, polar. I mean, even in the book, some book are explaining how to use zones and everything. Oh, it was 2001, 2002. You remember about the heart rate? Nobody knows that.
Oh man, I was 9 years old. Just to let you know. Let me pee in my pants, you know. But anyways, let's get back to the point where I'm sorry I interrupted, but I really admire people who are into martial arts, because I know how aware are you. Like you see the guy and you see already, okay, I can break you like a piece of cake. But anyways, first business, gym, failed, gray area, loads of unknown things which you discovered, then second gym, and then I think that's the moment I have for you when you opened the dock in Belgrade. It was a great place. And I was like, oh, this guy knows what he's doing. Having a gym in a great place, the concept that you liked always, CrossFit, all this stuff. So what has happened there? Can you tell us?
Yeah. The main mistake is my bad decision according to my ego. So my ego really nailed me in that one. Why? Because I want to open a gym very fast after losing the first one. I want to show to the people that I'm suitable to do that.
Okay.
So I agree with the one guy. We actually imported and started doing Puri, the very good supplementation for the from the Sweden.
What's the name of supplementation?
Puri.
I have no clue.
It's highly
First
ranked.
time.
Yeah. So we were the pioneers and we working on that project for 1 year, maybe 2 years. He was a doctor. He is still a doctor. Guy who knows his stuff. And we decided to import and start selling Puri. And we did a lot of advertising. And finally we started. And then there was an idea to open a gym. And there was also one guy also helping each other to open the gym. So there was 3 of us.
So this time 3 partners.
Previous
time 2 guys, you and other guy.
Yeah.
The guy went like 80% of his money.
Yeah.
He let in.
Yeah.
But he put a lot of, I would say, like shades on the contract. But you weren't aware of this. Second time, 3 of you.
Yeah, 3 of us. First time, as I mentioned, there was actually 3 partners because that guy he brought his wife, and I think that was a mistake because she's not in that industry. She's not in that. But the bad relationship with them results so that club it's closed. They are divorced now. But as I said, I'm a gentleman. I don't want to speak about the things what's going to happen.
We're not mentioning the names.
Yeah,
there is no issue.
Of course. And the second thing is there was first that doctor and me, and then another second one. So there was 3 partners. But the problem is, at the beginning, the things that we agreed to open a gym at the first beginning start to fade. So the doctor decided, according to our conversation, the best way is him to drop out.
So he pulled out.
He pulled out
withdrew
everything. We didn't even start anything. He just pulled out. So it was a little bit confusing. But in that particular moment, So guys, people, read the signs. So I should have read the sign. I said, okay, let's stop. Let's see what's going to happen.
What kind of science?
Sign that it's like really difficult to start even as a project, not to open, because we found a space we need to be building from the scratch. So it really start to be a very hard things to just start the project. So there is a very good friend of mine still. He's an architect and the owner of the company. He said, no, man, I follow you. We worked together for 15 years. I know you. I'm going to help you, and my company, we're going to help you. We're going to build that. And yeah, we started. I invest money, equipment. Even in one particular moment, I give my card, 25,000, invest because it was a lack of money. There was a thing I take off my watch and give the watch. Yeah, I don't have any kind of problem. I'm not a materials guy. I love that stuff, but I wanted to make this possible. So my ego really pushing me. I didn't know it in that particular time. So I want to be successful. I want to be successful. And it's not according to night. I mean, during the night, because this was a 20 of some years experience, but still it wasn't enough. Now, when I see after me being here in 1 year Dubai, I'm aware that I'm not ready to be an entrepreneur, maybe ever in my life. But if something happens, there is a pattern which I'm going to avoid, which I'm going to stick to it. And this is something what I learned in the last 1 year, maybe 3-4 years.
But there is one thing. I've had one guy here. His name is Top Spasso. He said something great. He said like that. You just need to start.
Yeah.
Just start.
Yeah.
Small steps. Start.
Yeah. My mistake was it was a small step.
You
said it right.
Yeah. You were aiming for huge.
Yeah.
Yeah, Belgrade boy, you know, I could relate, like, and you said ego.
Yeah.
So I believe that tomorrow and ego are the two things that kills the most
Yeah.
of the dreams.
Yeah.
Because when I ask somebody, when you gonna do something tomorrow?
Yeah. Procrastination. That's the dead shit.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And then ego. I just want to link that with the guy who is the first time in fucking gym and he wants to put 100 kg on a barbell for the bench. Stop. Put your fucking ego outside of the gym, man. Small steps.
Yeah. Yeah.
And now makes sense. It's really it's making sense.
Yeah.
And then I have to quote you. You said, because we went on a call prior this podcast, and you said to me, if you are not present in your business, you don't have a business.
Of course. You cannot rely on people. You cannot rely on anybody. You just, especially in the beginning, especially after the investment, especially when you invest your money, your time, your power, your strength, and another guy who really believe in you. So you need to be present. I did a mistake.
So let's rewind. Why the second gym failed? What was the? Give me three things. Just it's over.
The main reason, we start after 1 month. The first guy, who's really helpful, decided to go out. So I have a second job, second business. 2 guys, as a previously members, quit. After 1 month, second guy, I said, man, come on. If I wanted to open a gym by myself, I don't need your money. So now I need to pay your investment.
You had to pay him back.
Yeah, but he was a really gentleman. He was like, okay, let's see what's going to happen.
But there is a contract, Mitra.
Yeah, but that contract wasn't a contract. The only contract that we have is shaking hands. With no any kind of scenario, what's gonna happen if it happens. So can you now build? Yeah,
I would say just
crazy. A lot of money,
brother.
A lot of money. 240,000 investment, equipment, everything. With shaking hands.
Holy fucking moly.
And there is I will not go. There is a lot of reason why the names not going to be mentioned, something like that.
To be honest, I don't know the people, and I don't care about the people, but I care about the core of this story. You failed twice with the dreams, and then you failed second time because you were dropped off.
Yeah. The reason that we were struggling with the rent after the Russian-Ukrainian war, the rent of the space, just goes high. I was in the best place with the parking.
Man, I remember. I haven't been in Serbia for 3 years.
Yeah.
And I remember last time I was there, I was going. There are like we call it splavs. There are so many. On the river, and he had like an amazing spot next to the river. I remember that like the sun was shining directly on the front
side of the gym.
Yeah, exactly. I was like, fuck, this guy might be man. And then out of nowhere, I was in Moscow, and then I see one day you are posting that you are in Dubai. I said, whoa, this guy is building a business here, or what's going on? And then you told me, man, I closed the gym, blah, 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 blah. And then in between, I've seen that you've been in Survivor as well.
Yeah.
So business, Survivor, you survived. You go back, you try to make the business alive, didn't go well, and then you decide, fuck it, I'm just going here.
It was a quick decision, but it wasn't easy. The business struggled.
Can I just say something for the people who don't understand this? You are a man who is having 2 kids.
Yeah.
And you dropped, man, you have huge balls, first off.
Yeah.
You dropped everything back home. You came here to pursue something else.
Yeah.
because it didn't work. But let's get back now to Survivor. To okay, business didn't go well. You decided, okay, I want to get some social media traction. You name it. I will go to Survivor. I'll try to lift my name up, and then I'll get back. This was your idea, right?
That is the idea. Yeah, that was the idea. The business struggled, so we open. The rent just go up high. I really want to have a reception desk, 1, 2, or 3. I really want a cleaning lady all day. I really want to be during the summer time. The roof wasn't the best, so the isolation wasn't the best. So I need to have the air condition all the time over there. So my prices for the air condition and the rent, and now I still have a problem when I go in Dubai and see the gym that it's so cold. I say, oh man, how much money do you pay for it? So because according to in Serbia, so I'm paying rent. I don't wanna even say how much was it. The investment so good, so big. The rent was so high.
What did you say?
The investment.
Investment.
The investment inside, because we built everything from the scratch. We didn't have any shuho, electricity, water, any pipes, and nothing. Walls, nothing.
So you had to rebuild the place.
Yeah, everything. So big investment. Rent goes up high, electricity and everything goes up high. So many people, coaches, couple of them was really pushing.
Like pushing for what?
They're working really. There was hard workers, But couple of them, which I didn't realize at the beginning, was the really 70% of competitor in their sport, CrossFit, than to be a coaches and do the advertising. So most of their activity, which I'm not saying
Mitar,
anything.
why they would do this for you? Like,
yes,
you know, like I understand these kind of people. Who the fuck you are for them? No, like you give them space, they do their own things. Doesn't matter.
Yeah, of course. There is a lot of coaches over there, and my fault is that I thought that I can make a retention bigger and give them, the business. I think that I pay them very well according to I can see how the people are being paid here. So the business was growing. But the rent was high, so I couldn't earn money that I can really be on the zero.
You didn't have retention, yeah?
No. And a lot of gyms start to open, the smaller one, but that's not the idea. If you have some brand awareness and name and give the good service, I can really honor that. And the biggest proof of the worth was when I closed it and came here. What people posted all the time. Still, they're posting about the doc. Doctor, they're still, we missed the place. I have a call, I have a message. That was the best place.
Man, it was a great the position.
But not the position, the atmosphere inside was the best.
I haven't been inside.
Nobody saw, my that moment girlfriend, she only saw how I suffered, and that destroyed, I can say, our relationship. I was struggling, and then one guy, friend, the coach, closed his gym. I asked him to come. He came. And then I decided to build up, not from the scratch, but the new model of the gym to go to Survivor.
So let's go to Survivor because I want to hear, the story is quite huge. And now if we speak just about the gym, we can speak about tomorrow, definitely. Survivor, you went there. For people who don't know, Survivor is very popular in Serbia, and I remember maybe back days I would just throw the year 2008-10. It was very popular, and you could gain a lot of media attention through in these days. Imagine 2008-10, and then you have decided to go there to gain this lift and to go. I'm just wondering now, Survivor, what is that about? Tell me, please. Because people, they have to be snakes to be there.
Of course.
And it's not about just Survivor. You think, you need to have good skills. No, you have to be fucking snake.
People need, first of all, I didn't apply it. So that's the strange thing. I applied 2012. So I'm in the system. So they struggle to find the oldest guy for the show.
You were the oldest one, yeah?
So I get the call from somebody from production. They say, we struggle. We didn't find. you're such a great, content for that. Can you come? I said, okay, guys, I'm struggling with the business. I need to be here. I will come to. You will like me. I will decide not to. So it's gonna be but never mind. Let's rethink. When there was a 6-7 rounds, people are trying to get into Survivor, and they will call me on the 8 rounds. So pretty much the last one. I came, I saw, I won. So they call me.
So what is there is a process to get in?
People. It lasts
For
6 months.
For what?
Yeah, they want to see your cognitive,
Character.
Psychological skills, physiology. A lot. Basically, from what you are made of.
So they search for profile people. Okay, let's
there is
finish
50 people inside testing you.
Okay.
So I came, we play, we make a lot of fun. I play them, not play them, but, and then in a month, they say, man, you are going. And then I start really thinking how it should reflect on my business. Then I make a plan. I go back to the gym, spoke with the coaches. Everybody was like, yeah, this is good.
We'll take care of business, yeah?
And in that particular moment, it's the only moment when the gym really works. I bring the one lady with so many clients, PTs,
You've tried to build a community, correct?
Yeah. That moment, I separated with my girlfriend. She opened her own gym. So even that she had retention from our client to her own gym, so doesn't make any kind of problem. So everything was working very, very fine. So according to setup, everything was working very fine. So I went to Survivor. On Survivor, because I can see that you want to speak about the Survivor. Yeah, it's not only about, people think that it's important how you do your stuff on the polygons, running and competing. But guys, first 7 to 10 days, we didn't eat anything. Anything. So can you imagine, I'm on TRT, testosterone replacement therapy, with a lot of supplements, proteins and shit and foods. And I went over there, I barely had a water. And you are, struggling. After the jet lag in 3 days in Dominican, the
boy down was okay or no?
What?
The boy down was okay.
No, at the beginning, the big boy at the beginning was nothing happens. Everything is fine.
Okay.
But man, I said to one podcast also, to one show, there is no libido. Fucked up. You cannot. You are so pretty girl, because after 7 to 10 days, you clean yourself. You don't smell. You don't look bad. You have nice skin. Your eyes, your teeth are white. It's crazy.
Obviously, fasting.
Fasting. Clear your mind, everything, but you're suffering because you're hungry.
Yeah.
The first month was the hardest one. But
how long you been there for?
I was there in the island as a competitor for, I think, 75 days. And then still I stood there for 15 more days in the $1 million mansion. So that's why people, because I get injured on the first day a little bit, and on the
first day.
Yeah, because the first day was after the jet lag, we had a slippery, standing platform on the sea, which was movable. And we pulling the rope. Me and one lady behind, we was all tied up with the vest and tried to pull another guys. So it was slippery down. It's crazy.
Okay.
And I see a medial lateral ligament on my knee left that something snapped. It's okay. Yeah. On the third day, when we had a polygon, every polygon starts with a 1 hour recording to 2 hours recording dialogue between competitor and the hosts. Standing on the sand, 50 degrees, it's crazy. Hungry, thirsty, you don't sleep, it's crazy.
Oh, you're deprived of everything.
Yeah. So there was a running part. You jump in the pool, run over, jump all over. I was trying to save my left leg because it was injured. So I stand, do the inversion of the feet, and the muscle fiber on the lateral gastrocnemius is just snapped. So for the audience, my calves.
You were fucked.
I was
fucked. Let's translate to people.
Yeah.
But what it actually takes to win in this kind of realities, man, you need to be decisive.
Yeah.
You need to be physically strong. You need to have skills to manipulate.
Yeah.
I think that's what I think. Maybe I'm wrong, but you tell people
Yeah.
because this is my head perception that I have about this kind of shows and this kind of reality things which are placed in front of people.
Yeah. The great thing is that I noticed, and the proof is that the people that I was fine with, we still are friends outside. We still, and there is a lot of a relationship between just grew from the survivor. Voya and Katarina find themselves as a perfect couple.
Where they are from,
Tiana.
these people?
Yeah, from Serbia.
The old Serbian people,
Yeah.
there were some people from
Survive.
Balkan.
On that island, there was a Turkish, Romanian, Bulgarian, Balkan. Balkan was a Croatian, Serbian, Bosnian, is Montenegro.
Okay.
And Greeks, and yeah. So we were fighting against the Bosnian and Croatian in one tribe. There was a blue tribe, and we were a red tribe, Montenegrin and Serbian.
So Montenegro.
So we fight each other, 12 against 12, and then, yeah.
Okay.
And then every week, if you lost immunity as a tribe,
Somebody
you
goes
get
out.
voted. Yeah.
Okay. So
Yeah.
what it takes, just quickly, just to get through, because I have another question which is really good.
Yeah.
And what it takes to win
And
this
take-
kind.
And it really takes all.
Well, like give me three main things that you would like to highlight. Okay, you have to be 1, 2, 3.
Yeah. Obviously, you need to be good and assignment polygons or competitive moments.
So you need to be physically
you
actually
need to be
strong.
because people in the short term, especially the audience back home in front of the TV, they are looking only that. So they are looking only that. But production will show to the people behind the TV only what they decided to show them because of the popularity.
Because you get the media, like how media works.
Yeah.
If I tell you that this is the world, you will
Yeah.
think that Australia is only the world. But because you don't see whole picture.
The rest of whole picture.
So you need to be a monster. You need to, what else? You need to be...
You need to make a thing that they thinks that you're good for the total tribe. And this is what I do. That's why I stayed. Because I get injured. I didn't compete for 20 days. But I sit with myself and said, okay, I don't want to go in the first week or even first month, but I want to be honest with them. Guys, girls, vote me out and I'm fine if you don't want me here. Nobody wants to vote me out, which was, for me, the great feeling that I had in that moment. I didn't want to vote. But what I did, okay, how can I contribute to the tribe? So I built the tent. I built a house. I didn't know that I have that in my arms in myself. So I built a tent. I built a place to dry your clothes. I built a gym. So I bring the sand, I build the walls, I build the roof, everything. And they said, you know, man, we are fighting on the polygons, but when you go home, there is a home. You are building the tent. So, and then I build the relationship around it.
Build the trust.
I build the trust. I make the necklaces. Of course, that I do on purpose. People can see that it's a manipulative, but I did that to contribute to the tribe. So, and we had one girl. She is a really good girl, and she's a little bit overweight. And everybody back home, and they wanna just have some sacrifice girl for something, you know. People
Sacred goat.
People just easy go connected with the empathy. And that girl really tried herself, but that just wasn't good enough. Our mistake as a tribe, and I didn't say that, and I'm gonna say it now. Our biggest mistake as a tribe, so we didn't say like this. Okay, she lost every game that she was, but let's count that as a loss for every future game. Everybody else should win, and let's hold that girl. The problem is that girl wasn't satisfied because she was losing all the time, and a lot of bad energy was in the tribe. And that's why everybody said, okay, now after a couple of weeks, we're going to vote you out. I was friend with that girl. I was helping to train them. I was trying to motivate her, but I was telling her, I'm going to vote you out. I'm going to also give you the vote to go out because I think that this is the roof. You came at your maximum.
Yeah.
And that people didn't see as a good, act of will, and I was like intriguing guy. I was not as a bad guy.
So now, Mitre, you failed more than most people even dare to try.
Oh yeah.
What kept you from quitting when everything collapsed, and what kept you to keep your head up, to leave everything behind in Serbia and come here and start from zero?
Yeah.
Man, insane.
Yeah.
And it's not easy to be here where you
Yeah.
at the peak, to be here, to raise, to push everything behind, and to say to yourself, I'm going to chase my dream.
Actually, I don't know what is my dream now, but my obligation is to provide and protect the family that I have. And I'm finding the way now. I'm never going to give up. I had a tattoo. The moment I stop is the moment I die. And across to that tattoo there is a pause. So this is me in Dubai speaking, that this year I wanted to have pause, active pause. So I can still gain some money. I'm still paying the loan and the debts that I have. I'm still paying. I can only try to speed up a little bit things so I can pay it faster, but I'm still paying. There is a lot of people that have a trust in me, so I need to honor that. And I'm not forgetting that. So you cannot forget when somebody, help you when you were down. So there is a lot of moves that I'm doing now is according to that. And actually my first business was the open cafeteria with a friend. And also there wasn't a contract. Also there wasn't a clear things to, and when the shit starts dropping from the sky, then there is no talking, no speaking. In that particular time, there was a 2015, 14, 16 years. I didn't have so many experience as an entrepreneur. So I'm trying to fix that also, and I'm gonna fix it, but it takes time. So jumping from one business to another one, you said to me during our call there is a 10 business that
I've read
statistic.
the book. I gave you the book, but this is just the precursor. The poor dad, the rich dad.
Yeah.
And there is another one, Retire Young and Rich, where it says, the author of the book, Robert Kiyosaki, says 9 out of 10 businesses will fail. But one will go through. So you already did your 4 or 5 times.
6,
you have still.
Did they wrote? Should we wait until the end of 10?
No. It could be that next one succeed, and then you start something new, but you fail several times more, and then again, So
I have a couple of tryouts. Cafeteria, importer for drinks, one gym, second gym. I was working for one company and then another company. It was really successful. I was a good sales. So now I'm in Dubai working as a sales.
You said let's mention those 2 companies that you're working for. What's the name?
So I decided, I came out from Survivor after 90 days. I found out that my business really struggled. The thing is being changed. People call me all over, oh man, when you left, people, the things that changed, everything was changed. Nothing is like it used to when you were there. So, I tried 3 months to build up again, to try to bring the people back, but I shouldn't. And there was a knocking on the door for quite amount of money. And I just decided to sell the contract, to sell, and the things that we build up inside. So I get the money. I give the money to the people that we own as a company. And my friend, who also was here in the podcast.
Let's shout out Misha.
He called me, and him and the another guy, Milos, they called me and they said, man, you should come to Dubai. The things that you're doing in the Belgrade obviously not working here. if you start doing that, you're going to be successful. So I came for the vacation for 7 days just to explore my things. And they started showing me how the coaches are working here. I said, man, I'm a 44, almost 45 years old. I love coaching.
How old are you?
44.
Holy.
Yeah.
Man, you look way younger first off.
Yeah.
Now let's continue.
Yeah.
So what was the first, you came here?
The first thing is when I saw that a lot of gyms and a lot of coaches. I met a lot of Serbian coaches. We have a really good relationship and marketing here. But I said, it's fine to be a coach. I love that game, but let's try to do something more. Then Misha bring me to the wild company. I met the guy, met the owner, met the CEO. And the moment I finished the meeting, that meeting will last for a couple of hours, I go back to my room and I get the invitation letter. So I said, guys, I need to go home. I need to sort things out. I need to see what's going to happen. I need to speak with my family. So that was October. In November, I came to Dubai and never go back. So I started with no networking, with my skills, with my knowledge. I started learning the things about the product that I should sell. I started building a relationship with the people, so networking. So then I thought, Dubai is a nice place to live, but it's so anxious, so depression for me. I don't know, far away from the people, starting from the scratch, living in the shitty apartment for 2-3 months.
Which is okay.
Which is okay. I mean, normal. It's, I didn't expect anything special. But I noticed I need to be grinding. So working in this company, should be mentioned, yeah?
I mean, you said you wanted to say about the thing that you do. So you are supplying the, let me just, I put here, Kaiser and Free Motion.
Yeah, I'm a business development manager brought from Serbia to be, advising and build up the company as a Free Motion seller and for the Kaiser recently. So the company that I work in, Functional Fitness Supply, is the company that providing most of the flooring in UAE and GCC. But
so if anyone is looking this one and need the flooring, Mitar is the guy to go.
But the Free Motion, as I really believe in the product. There is a lot of products selling by Free Motion, by Functional Fitness Supply, which is the, key product in the area. For example, do a cable cross, some treadmills, something like that. And we will have again the second year some event in our showroom. So I will like people who is the gym owners to come to see and to talk, of course, with me and the CEO. It's gonna be a nice one, and it's really like a sleeping giant is a premium product in the market. So we're gonna see. I think that's gonna be.
Man, you are fresh here. November. Now you are here 11 months, as you said. Take your time. That's what I would say to you. This is my second attendance to UAE. I came here first 2016 when was like 3-4 Serbian guys. Then I left. Then I just go back as well. Take your time. Do not pressure yourself on anything. And whatever is meant to be there for you, it will be there for you. As you said, man, you have a thick skin, I would say. Because from these failures, there are tons of lessons that you've learned through the things. And as I said, I have a question, very good question, because you are the guy who is coming to this podcast, and you said to me, it might be funny and sounds that is not correct, but I can tell people what not to do. You said to me that. And I said, oh, okay. So if there is a piece of advice that you can share to people, what is the one advice that you never told in the mic? And what is the thing that burned you completely? One thing, just one thing. Drop the bomb, please, brother.
Okay, you can be the best coach in the world, but the worst entrepreneur in the world at the same time.
It's not the same.
It's not the same. So the first thing when you open a gym is calculated the costs in the best times and in the worst times, and have the scenario for the both things.
Worst case scenario, best case scenario, basically okay.
So you said it. If you invest your own money, you will be grinding, man, until the end. You will be grinding, you will not, and that can be your fuel until the rest. If you're investing, I know a couple of guys that investing other money, they're grinding, they are killing in it. But the good thing is that, which I didn't have a successful relationship, that when the money starts to fade, that these guys invest more. So I had an investor who shared investment in the second job like I did. But the moment when we, not broke up, but we need a more investment, the guys just run away. So I need to find the solution. That was the main cause after 2 years from that period, so I need to close it.
Make sure that you do your business with reliable people.
Okay. And make sure that you have enough money for the worst scenario. Worst scenario is that you are not working 6 months, that you are not working 8 months.
Okay.
That you are not having too much coaches. My friend from Survivor, Alex, he opened a gym. He invested a lot of money. The best gym one of the best gym in Croatia, one of the best in Pula. So he started very hard with a great investment and everything, with a lot of coaches. And then he noticed that something is wrong, and he sit down with the coaches and he offered them and he said to them, I cannot do this, I cannot do that, I cannot provide this, will you accept or not? I didn't do that. I hold my coaches until the moment I close it. I didn't give any fire.
Your pride didn't get you.
Not only pride, I didn't want to, this is not me entrepreneur. This is me friend to be that coach speaking. So in that moment, if I said, okay, I'm going to stick with a couple of coaches only, I'm going to spread the money around, pay the debts, pay the everything, and maybe I'm going to, maybe I'll still be in Belgrade. But I didn't want to. So,
man, I want to give you one ruthless advice.
Yeah.
I don't trust fucking people.
Yeah.
Between lands and people, there is no word.
Yeah.
Paper.
Yeah.
Man, I have helped many.
Yeah.
And I failed several times as well. And I can see through your eyes that you have a pain. And I know what is the pain. Do not trust people. Do not trust.
Yeah.
Maybe it's now some people will judge me. But that's me. Raw. Ruthless. I don't trust people. Because people in my eyes, they have to prove that they are good before they prove that they are wrong. So prove me that you are good and then I'll give you my hand. Until then, you are no one.
The thing is in Serbia, and I didn't find it anywhere in the world. I traveled. I was doing my work. But in Serbia, they really cannot take it as a good stuff if you're successful. So if you're success in some kind of business, they will find a lot of stuff to say something bad about it.
But that's normal, Mitre. Everywhere, when you start doing the good things, people will start throwing shit on you, which is part of the business. Which is
I don't care.
Yeah.
I don't care. I only care when I start doing a business with somebody and we invest. Some investment was bigger, some was lower.
Doesn't matter. Investment is investment.
And then when the shit starts falling down from the sky, people are talking shit who were even be a part of the business. And then people want to be empathetic, not empathetic, they want to be like a sacrificed goat on that business. Okay, he fooled me, he did this, he did that. I'm not the guilty one. No. I said
it's easy
I'm
to
the
put
guilty one.
Yeah, okay.
I'm the guilty one. I'm the decision maker. I decided to sell the business because it wasn't worth it anymore. So if I stay, oh man, that costs and that debt will be, you cannot imagine. So and everybody will leave.
Yeah.
So nobody will stand with me and help me.
Yeah, of course.
So people that don't understand, I saw a couple of times they closed the gym. That's the last time that we do the exercise. Everybody was sad. Of course, they were sad because had a great atmosphere, great gym operative with the great equipment and to do their work. And when you lost that, of course, they're gonna be sad. And that, of course, they're going to be throwing the rocks on your... But I didn't want to explain to anybody that...
It is what it is. Shit happens.
It is what it is. I mean...
But the thing which I admire and where I can really express my empathy toward you is you are a 44 years dude. You have 2 childs back in Serbia and you came to start everything from zero, and I hope and I believe and I wish from my heart that you make success here, so we can speak about successful business and say, okay, now I can put the paper and I'll show you that I have made it. I believe some people will say, why did you bring him? I brought you because you have to say, and I think this is very valuable. Same as like the success story. Is it? There are stories, okay, you tried again, you came here. Man, I really admire that you came here in a country where we are all strangers here, right?
Yeah.
Who we are? No one. But we are fighting, and you are not anymore 20 years old dude who is here, okay, I'll get some steroids, I'll get some muscle, I'll earn some money. No, man, you live that life, right?
You need to mingle.
Yeah. And I really wish the best for you, and I hope the audience will be able to connect with this story, and I
hope we give some answers to them. I mean, we can speak a lot. That's not the problem. I'm not judging anybody. I'm the guilty one. As I told you, I was living my life. So I will never do that again. For example, I was in the box, black one with no lights in the fog. So I hold to my, I said emotion and ego, but I didn't have any, normal sense. So everything was. I worked in one company for 12 years and I was really successful, very good, and that was the best period in my life. Working for the salary, had a success, had a targets. My wife, in that particular moment, she doesn't like those targets. Oh man, that really killed my wrong, and maybe the message for all the guys, the strong guys, the wolves, was don't take your job home. The moment you knock on the door and see your kids, see your wife, don't speak about the job. Try to be stoic. I read here in Dubai, give me a lot of opportunity and time to read a book, especially a psychological one, and Stoicism and Marcus Aurelius and something like that. And I found a lot of good stuff about it. So it really put you in the, correct way. So honor your family. Be aware of your position. Kill your ego. Just as a pre-workout, use it for sometimes, but really take a good double thinking about your decision, especially the one that really makes your life turn around. So coming here in Dubai, I can say there is a balls, but I will not go for it. There wasn't any kind of other thing, so I should gain. This was the only thing that I came. So when I came, it was like that.
Just as I said, keep doing what you do.
Thank you.
I'm wishing you all the best with all my heart, because I see that you went through the storm. The storm is still there. You're fighting your family first. It's a good story. And I hope we'll make the second part with part of success.
Yeah.
Mitre, thank you so much for being here today. It was my pleasure, and as I said, I'm really looking forward to see the second part of story, which is incoming.
We will.
Thank you, man.
Sure. Thank you.